connect people with the information and tools that they need to make better decisions and improve the quality of life. So for a lot of people, innovation means implementing new ideas, creating dynamic products, improving existing services, and there's always this promise of something new and something that works better. So today, more than 77% of the top companies have embraced innovation as a way to remain competitive and be better connected with their customers. So here at Esri Singapore, we are always on the lookout for innovative approaches that can help us exchange new ideas with our users and partners to reinvent and reimagine the relationships we have with our customers, to address present and future needs, and to increase the reach and brand preference through intelligent content distribution. And lastly, of course, to instill a culture of questioning and agile learning through problem solving and advanced techniques among our own people as well. So we started way back in 2011 with the Where2.sg web mapping application. It was a simple yet intuitive mapping application that was built on an Esri product called the ArcGIS Viewer for Flex. So what was wonderful about this application was that it was ready to use and could be stood up in a matter of a few hours using just configuration and without writing a single line of code. I'm sure many of us in the audience today still have similar apps that was built on the ArcGIS Viewer for Flex. But again, this was 5 years ago, before Adobe decided not to support Flash. Now, fast forward to 2016, Flex is not really supported anymore. It's at the age of mobile first, so iPhone and smartphones have taken over the market. So we always develop for mobile first and desktop second. So what happens to our cool Flex applications? Do we have to go back to the dark ages of programming and being at the mercy of browser nuances? The answer is no. Not long ago, Esri released the web app builder for ArcGIS, and the new Where2.sg on JavaScript that's going to be released soon will be a testimonial to the same core principles of ready-to-use, configurable, and ready-to-deploy web mapping applications. So what's great about these new JavaScript applications is that it embraces the latest JavaScript capabilities, such as very high-performant, personalizable vectored maps. Then you have more intelligent widgets that help you to filter the information around you rather than showing everything cluttered onto a map. And the best part is it's going to work across multiple devices without you having to write a single extra line of code. So we'll be launching that soon. Watch out for that. Then that's not all. Remember what Thomas and I mentioned earlier today on Esri's vision for an open platform that supports collaboration and analytics on Esri as well as non-Esri solutions? Along this note, we've collaborated with a French company, F4, to build the next generation lightweight 3D mobile maps for you. Next up, I'd like to introduce Karen, one of our lead developers, to showcase this next generation responsive 3D smart mapping application that will work not just on desktops, but also on smartphones, tablets, and so on as well. Over to you, Karen.
So I would like to share with you a sneak preview of what we have been working on. It's the next generation 3D smart geomaps in collaboration with F4. Let's take a virtual visit and explore this beautiful skyline of Singapore in 3D. We have included real-time weather feed, which is streamed from any dataset. So at this moment, it is sunny in the CBD area. The weather simulator widget shows the animation from clear, light rain, moderate rain, heavy rain, and even torrential rain. Moving on, the MRT locator widget uses Esri's closest facility geoprocessing network to find the nearest MRT within 1 kilometer buffer. We can also find the drive time area using the service area generated from my current location of interest. To do so, I'll select the 2 nearest MRT station, and I would want to know the different location that I can reach within 3 minutes threshold. The result will show me all the MRT within 1 kilometer buffer, the route to the 2 nearest MRT stations, and finally the orange polygon shows the 3-minute driving threshold. You've seen some of the capabilities against transport services for this demo. But I would like to highlight that we can also apply these widgets and workflows to other datasets, such as car park availability, restaurants, or even convenience stores, and even stream real-time events for this application. Over to you, Andrusha.
Thanks, Karen. Wasn't that amazing? What I really like about the app, other than the stunning rain simulation in 3D, is its ability to, number one, dynamically mash up real-time sensor information, be it weather, car park availability, traffic congestion, or anything else. Number two, it's able to integrate simple and advanced spatial analytics from closest facility to incident trend analysis, or maybe even footfall distribution. And lastly, it has this ability to collaborate and communicate both 2D and 3D information in a manner that facilitates better understanding for everyone. So any guesses on how long it took us to build this beta version? Months? Let's ask Karen.
Around a week's time.
Karen says it took her around a week's time. Just imagine that. It just took us a few days, if you look at it that way, to put this application together. How was it possible? So this was only possible through the simple integration between the various JavaScript APIs from FOMap, our partner, open source APIs from Leaflet, and the ArcGIS JavaScript API. So leveraging on the FOMap container as a base, we were able to bring in 3D content from OpenStreetMap, render and animate the same using the FO APIs, and bring it to life using the JavaScript API calls to Esri's rich analytics functions. So we just leveraged on this simple integration to put all this together in a way that would make better sense for the people who are trying to access it. Not only that, the best part of this approach is that we can leverage on the best of the portal, the WebGIS architecture, to integrate it with real-time services or rich analytics and content that could be coming from big data geoanalytics stores that we saw in the morning, and dynamically mash it up with the other APIs to give you this unique experience. I think we are showcasing this at the Singapore booth, so if any of you are interested on this, feel free to reach out to any of us here, and we'll be happy to hear about any other use cases that you think might be relevant from this. So of course, we hope to keep this drive of innovation growing and would like to invite all of you to participate in this. So along these lines, we're actually launching a new program called the GIS Conversations with an objective to combine innovation, user engagement, and form new partnerships like these. So the format of these events are going to be in the form of monthly meetups that focus on cutting-edge technologies and development techniques for the geospatial community, including open source as well as commercial products. We hope to keep these sessions as interactive as possible with multiple short talks and maybe even hack an app together using templates that are available. And yes, there will be post-event snacks and drinks, so do join us. So the tentative agenda and the format of the event will be published on the Esri Singapore website soon. So we are planning to put it this way, with a conceptual presentation of a solution by Esri, followed by perhaps a partner presentation, some creative work around hacking simple apps together, and closing with a round of sharing on your apps and ideas as well. So in between these monthly meetups, we'll also be having weekly webinars that are going to be focusing on geospatial business solutions to empower your organization. So this will also include a mix of Esri and non-Esri solutions where relevant, so do stay tuned for that. So again, these are just the tentative agenda and the schedule, so we'll be publishing the final ones on the website soon. Well, do keep a lookout for the final dates and invites. Until then, keep innovating. Thank you.